blanquito iluminado, que escapo de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada. Como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey, no entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Maybe the upper hand of this one. The Dallas Mavericks won the last matchup of the season against Toronto.
Yeah, and they won their last game against this squad, and it was about the hot shooting on display.
Really took it to them. A dramatic difference as far as scoring efficiency.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. And Wiggins throws it down.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Bol. Doncic feeling it out. Outside Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's Wiggins, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's the aggressive side of Wiggins, taking it up inside, inviting, embracing, and taking on the foul.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas, and they also got a new GM.
Here's Bol. Adebayo. And the shot is long.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally, we see a flurry of trades or free agent signings. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
And finish off by Collins.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Dallas leading by 5. Now here's Wiggins. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Raptors trail by 5. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Adebayo. No good. Shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Harden with it. Picked up by Brown. And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
And Adebayo sends it back. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wiseman. Stolen by Thompson. With it. Now defended by Wiggins. Harden, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Wiseman. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Bull.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. And again, no good by Toronto. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Mavericks on top, up by 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bull can't hit. And Collins has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Now, here's Doncic. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. It's stolen by Adebayo.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Toronto working the ball around now. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
You've got to come to expect this from Harden. I mean, he'll take whatever the perimeter defense gives him, and that's the sign of a really smart player.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's Collins. Lock at 6. The 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Finishing with authority. You like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude. Oh, man. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Out to the right wing. Outside Collins. Pass to Wiggins. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Hole with it. Harden looking it over. Inside. Out to Thompson. Harden outside. Driving in. Round with it. Picked up by Thompson. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Pass to Bull. Harden outside. Another shot. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It's laid in by Harden. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. .151 left to play in the first half. Outside, Wall. Pass to LeVert. Trying to get open as Lopez. Got a piece of it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Mavericks leading by 3. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Taken away by Anthony. All with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Anthony. Good. Nice job down low. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Well, great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Nice shot by Thompson.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And here is Payton after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Anthony, and it's off the back rim. No good. Harden way outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
An effective defender. Lopez is very good at contesting shots without fouling shooters.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 4. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
Now Wall. James Harden missing on the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Wall with the steal. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one down to stop him.
Man, I like the quick hands of Wall. I mean, seeing him jump all over the opposition and get into the passing lanes to come up with the steal, that's impressive work.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by LeVert. Here's Payton driving the lane, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Dallas. Inside. Here's LeVert. Good D by Harden. Raptors trailed by 8. 90 seconds now into the second half. And there it is for him.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here's Thompson. The Mavericks making the shot. Harden's shot is good. And that's 12 points for James Harden.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Now here's Wall. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Thompson for 3. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 6 points.
And just another day at the office for Mr. Thompson. Has one of the best looking jumpers I've ever seen.
And the Mavericks call time here. The Mavericks leading. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
6 to shoot. They get it back. Back to Barrett. Harden outside. from outside the arc. Wiseman with the rebound.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Here's Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Adding layers to his game over time. The more Wiggins looks to score inside, the more versatile he'll become.
Brown outside. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here is Doncic. Pass to Wiggins. In the corner, Collins with it. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Now here's Wiggins. Down low. Pass to Wiseman. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Raptors trailed by 8. From deep Harden. Wiseman with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. There's 1:17 left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Adebayo. They could use a bucket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working. Wow. What, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Mavericks leading by 8. And here's Wiggins. Barrett covering. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 12 in the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. It's Brown with the drive. No good that time. Good D by Thompson. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And here are the Mavericks now. They've got an 8-0 run. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors trailed by 11. Thompson outside. Out to the right wing. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 12 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Doncic outside. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
2 shots.
That one is no good. Here's Wiseman. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
And so
The Raptors, 33.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Raptors trailed by 14. To the middle. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Harden. Adebayo with the ball. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Doncic outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Bull. Back to Adebayo. Raptors moving the ball around. Bull, that's good.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Doncic. Here's Wiggins. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Harden. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Launches it. That shot no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic with it. Kicks it out to Collins. Shot clock at 4. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Pass to Adebayo. It's good.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now Doncic to the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Bull. Launches a 3. Wiseman with the rebound.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Dallas calls timeout. Check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. His point to them was that they put themselves in the position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. He needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he gets the bucket.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Wall's shot is off. Raptors trailed by 8. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. Here's Adebayo. Thompson up top. With the step back. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's Harden with the ball for the Raptors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Down low. And then Brown with the dunk.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And good aggressive basketball in that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
To the inside. Here's Wiggins. That shot missing. Harden with the defensive effort. Raptors trailed by 6. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter of this one. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good to see a player going all out with the games this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Dallas calls timeout. They lead by 4. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. Brown right side. And it's Wall in the corner. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. And he commits the intentional foul. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Adebayo.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
So they foul. And and he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
And here's Toronto. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Thompson. Now Harden. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. They could win it. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Pass to Adebayo. That puts them. In the lead. Adebayo's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Raptors. And the Mavericks call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Doncic. With an assist this trip down, he'd have 10.
He's got terrific court vision, and he just sees the play as it unfolds. He plays chess while everyone else is out here playing checkers.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Good on the bucket.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
Deflects the pass. Out to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
And here's Harden. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Harden outside. Pass to Bitadze. Now here's Adebayo. He can't hit that time. 1:16 left in the first overtime. And here is Doncic. Back to Wiggins. Over Thompson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Slain and Lane all coming. Wiggins with the confidence to put the team on his back when it matters most. Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
To the wing right side. It's Covington on the wing. Kicks it out to Harden. back at 4. There's Vitadze. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Harden, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
On the wing, Doncic. To the middle. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Raptors.
Hey, the whole arena and anybody else watching knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And they'll get another chance.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
And the Raptors call time here. They're down by 3. 1 second left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
No option here but to go for 3. Maybe set up a screen, carve out some space, and try to get a clean look at the 3.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't